Good morning. Happy morning of the full moon in Libra. Lots of energy in the skies today. It's 9 a.m. here. And again, today I'm trying this different time. I still have that poll up on Instagram and Facebook to see what time people are looking to participate in these yoga mat readings. Between the two, it's pretty much a tie right now between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. So those of you who know me know that I'm definitely more of a night owl than a morning person. So I figured I would try the 9 a.m. this morning, see how it goes, see if anybody's awake and around. It is nice and sunny here. And I have a meeting tonight. So we'll see how this goes for today, and then maybe tomorrow make a final decision. So there's still a little bit of time left to vote if you haven't gotten a chance to vote yet. So please do. So in order to just tune in with the energy of the full moon, I wanted to just start out, oh, hi, Robin. I wanted to just start out with a little bit of a grounding meditation to settle into the present moment and just kind of tune into some intuition. So if you're in a seat, maybe put your phone down for a moment and just listen. And maybe if you're comfortable, close your eyes, and if not, just gaze off into the distance or down at the floor in front of you. And at first, just start to notice the physical sensations in your body, the different temperatures you feel in your different limbs, your hands, the tip of your nose. Notice what parts of your body are touching one another, what parts of your body are being held by the floor or the chair or space, wherever you are. And then we'll just take some simple grounding breaths. So let's take a nice deep inhalation through the nose. Fill all the way up. And exhale, sigh it out the mouth. One more time, big inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. And this time, really send that breath deep into your low belly, filling all the way up. And exhale slowly out the mouth. So this morning I was feeling called to use my Spirit de la Lune Oracle deck. Hopefully you can see that for our reading today, since it is a full moon. Ooh. And I'm getting the card Harvest Moon. Hey Meg, glad you're here. Again, I'm obsessed with this deck. Look at how gorgeous it is. Can you see the flashes of silver in it? Oh, I love it. Get this deck if you're looking for an oracle deck. So this card is Yes, I'm so happy you're able to tune in today as well. I was saying at the beginning, the vote is still open for 9 a.m. versus 6 p.m. So I figured I would come on at 9 this morning since I was on at 6 last night. So we'll make a decision later today. But happy to see you. All right, so the Harvest Moon card, and it's number 4 in the deck. And its word, its intention is productivity. And it has this beautiful little bumblebee in the center of it. So, yes, Robin, 9 to 9:15, 9:20-ish, probably be pretty quick today. So I'm getting this sense that a lot of us have really kind of delved into being worker bees at this time. And I think it's really easy for me, at least, and I think I'm noticing this with a lot of other people as well, that during times of uncertainty, of course, we turn to these things that we do habitually and we do on a regular basis, like work. So I know that friends and family of mine who are able to be working from home right now are actually working even more than they normally would be if they were in the office, because they're seated at their desk 24/7, basically, not 24/7, but if it's an 8-hour day, they're seated at their desk for the full 8 hours of this day, and they're not having to travel from place to place to go to meetings. It's just, I click over here for my first meeting, and then I click over here for my next meeting. So we have been in this really productive space, but sometimes productivity can actually be used as a distraction, and it can actually limit us. And I think there's a fear, there's an imbalance with our own self-care and our own need right now to be going inwards and to be returning back to our own core and our own center, like Libra wants us to be doing. Libra is the sign of balance, right? It's an air sign, but it's all about balancing the mind, balancing the emotions, balancing the internal with the external, balancing the light with the darkness, with the shadows. And it seems like things have been out of balance in our society right now. So those of us who can't work from home may be taking that deeper dive inward, or maybe we're being distracted by other things. So, it's telling me I have a poor connection again. Hopefully it doesn't die out on me. So for myself, for example, I've been spending a lot of time like busying myself around the house and cleaning and organizing and doing some of the little projects that I've been putting off or needing to do. But I've been trying really hard to balance that with, Bob wants to come and say hi. Oh no! Here. Oh Jesus. Full moon vibes all the way. The monster cat. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Pause for 1 second. Let me regroup here. Think about what I'm actually saying. Make sure that cat does not get back on the table. He's still swimming around me. I always call him a little shark because he seems like he's just like swimming around the waters and trying to figure out what I'm doing right now. He's stalking me. All right, so hopefully this setup will work. I forget what I was even saying. It's that kind of morning, I guess. Anyways, I think this bumblebee here is really reminding us that it's important to go into our work and it's important to keep ourselves busy, but it's also important to go inward and to allow for time where we're not really thinking and feeling productive. Because productivity happens in our emotional state and in our minds, and that growth happens when we find stillness. As a yoga teacher, that's one of the principles of yoga. How can we remain non-reactive? My yoga friends on my Instagram that are watching right now know this 100%. We are always striving to soften into discomfort and observe the situations we've been given and observe our reactions to those situations and allow ourselves to learn from what is my natural reaction and how do I really want to show up in the world with grace and with self-respect and kindness toward myself and to others. So I think that's something we can learn from, after the full moon is often a time where there's a shift. Leading up to the full moon, I always find myself being super productive and getting a ton of stuff done. And then it kind of peaks at the full moon. And then there's this downward slope where I'm riding all that productivity that I was doing. And leading up to the new moon is a time for reflection and a time to be going inward and slowing down. So things have been ramping up lately, up until this evening when our full moon happens. I think it's at like 10:30 or something tonight. And I would be looking out for and expecting a bit of a slowdown. So we're going to leave it at that today. Hopefully I don't have any more technical difficulties. And I'm just going to encourage you tonight to find some stillness. Maybe set some goals for yourself. Maybe think about ways in which you have been productive and ways in which you can slow down. And at least in Massachusetts, it is nice and clear. I don't see a cloud in the sky right now, so hopefully we'll have a big, beautiful full moon that we have an excellent view of. That's what I'm hoping for, fingers crossed. And if you can, see if you can spend a little time with the moon tonight. All right. Thank you all, and I'll see you soon. Mwah! Happy full moon. Namaste. Going to continue. Meg says going to continue writing and working on my blog. Awesome. Yeah, I think those are amazing things to do. Love you, Meg. Yeah, I think I plugged Marlene's Growth Exploration Challenge the other day, and it's been awesome. So check that out if you're looking for some journal prompts to do. It's in, actually, I think it's been in my, I think I plugged it somewhere, I know. So if you search for the hashtag 30-day personal growth exploration, it'll come up. All right. See you all soon. Be well.